And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended.
Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. One down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
At the plate, Enmanuel Valdez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher.
The swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And starting this one, Bailey Falter.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The lefty fires. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Shohei Ohtani.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Cruz makes the grab. And there are two down.
Batting third.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Falter, 27 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2015. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after one. New inning getting started. This is Joey Bart.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Glass now back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edman under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brian Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball one. Glass now, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Two down, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Breaking ball, this is down and away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Glass now, ready and deals. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tommy Edman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow-mo.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hernandez, the runner at third. Smith over at first with one away. Next offering way off the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's the strike.
2-1.
Swung on, belted. McCutchen running hard to get it. And it gets by him. One runs in. Smith headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Runner on at first with one gone. Andy Pajes will hit next. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Feed to second, that's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He swings and fouls one off.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Reynolds, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Safe at second.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pages makes the catch, and that is that. Pirates leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in L.A., here's Shohei Ohtani.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And that is out of play. That one missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, and Manuel Valdez. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1 just missed. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first offering is not close. Valdez at third. Hayes at first. 1 gone. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
This one in the air. Muncy makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, center field. Cruz sizing this one up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singled and scored his first time. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz makes a nice running catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Glasnow back to work.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Reynolds in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Inside, 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. Bucks go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Michael Conforto.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. You know, Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Paul Skeens getting loose out there. Heaney getting cranked up as well. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
That was the emergency hack right there.
One down, bases empty. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one smacked out to left center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey Falter departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now for the Pirates, Andrew Heaney.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Muncy, the lead runner, out at second. Pajes over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Andrew McCutchen. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez.
And now the first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. Fastball for a strike. The Pirates trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. No. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Bart up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. McCutchen running hard to get it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Cruz makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First offering, and it just misses. Hernandez with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Outside low, 2-0.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company. Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Man at second. Strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
2 on, 1 out. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball is outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Smith at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hernandez on third. Edman at first. 1 gone. And ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Brian Hayes.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. That misses the zone. 1-0.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game. When every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Pham in the box again, takes a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Connor Falefa up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 7th, the batter will be Michael Conforto. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Muncy in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Chopped left side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Pages around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-0. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
2 outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Andrew Heaney is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, Paul Skeens.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-0. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. Oh, wow. Nice play. And that's a great play for the out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 78.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Cruz leading things off and takes a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Brian Reynolds here.
The designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Pirates nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse.
And out number 1 on the grab. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Michael Conforto. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
And that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, digging in, Enmanuel Valdez.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one out to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. Back to the mound. He's got it. On the run, throw to first. He steps on the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.